Hello everyone, Lindsay here. I'm so happy to be back on the studio side of things. To the surprise of absolutely no one, I got sick with what the kid had, so I racked up a couple of infections and other things wrong with me. But thankfully I'm being treated for them and the medicines are starting to work, so I'm feeling a little bit better with myself. And thought coming on over to the studio might cheer me up a little bit if I opened up some mystery art supplies. One of my favorite videos to make because they're so chill, they're so exciting to see new products, and I just love it. So I thought I would open up both my art snacks and Paletteful packs for you guys today. I've been so excited to crack into these boxes since they arrived yesterday, but I wanted to save them for you guys because it's always super fun to open them with you. I wanted to talk about a couple things before we jump on into them. First and foremost, I'm going to be doing a 500 subscriber kind of special as well as a 1,000 subscriber special. That's going to be a little farther in the future than the 500, but it's always good to be prepared, right? For the 500, I've got a few fun things that are be going on. First and foremost, I'm going to hopefully have the studio completely cleaned by then, and I will be able to share with you the studio tour. I thought that'd be a fun 500 subscriber special, as well as a few other things. Actually, if you'd like, for the 500 subscriber special studio tour, if you'd like to ask me any questions, you can actually leave those in the comments down below. I'm going to pin a comment when this goes live, and you can answer there with your questions. So I thought that might be fun to answer for you guys if you have any. If we're not curious, that's fine. Then for the 1,000 subscriber special, we've got even more planned for that. It's going to be super fun, both of them. I'm really excited to hit both those milestones. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for joining me on this journey. It means a lot to me, really, to have you guys with me and to be able to share my art and my supplies and tips and tricks and just chaotic fun. I love it. So thank you guys for joining me. But I think that's enough about that. How about we get on into these boxes of mystery art supplies, shall we? Alright, so let's get on into these wonderful boxes. As always, I am going to start with the Art Snacks box and save Paletteful Packs box for last. It's just how I like to do things. That's how I started it, and that's just how I'm going to keep doing it, I guess. So let's open her up and see what's inside. I'm hoping we keep up the trend that we've been having with these boxes with really good supplies. This one sounds like a good one. It's got something long, like a paintbrush probably in it, and I don't feel anything too weird in it. So, let's stop guessing and get inside, right? Alright, as always, we're going to hide that. We're going to take this out. We're going to hide that because I don't want to read whatever that is yet. And we got a piece of double bubble. I could have used this the other day. I actually got my right ear clogged and it wouldn't unclog, and they kept saying chew a piece of gum. I'm like, I don't have any gum. Now I do if it ever happens again, right? But everything is in the green paper today, so that is super fun. We're gonna start opening everything up. Do we get any paint? I love getting paint. No paint today. What do we got? These two look the same, so let's talk about them. These are Olo markers. Olo markers. Chisel. And a brush tip. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, they're marked. Oh, no, they're not. Yes? No, that's green and blue. Okay. Thought one was C for chisel, and no, that's a G. And I thought the B was for brush, and it's like, no, that's for blue. You're doing great today. So I'm guessing these are alcohol markers. I got the colors Jade and Kyanite. These are made in Japan, and I guess that's what this little paper right here is about. What the... You can create your own markers? Well, that's interesting. Yeah, it's a premium alcohol marker with extensive ink capacity. They're customizable. You can actually fill the one side of the marker with one color ink, and you can fill it with another side on the other color. But me, personally, I tend to use only the brush nib mostly, so I would probably not benefit from that, but I'm still interested to try some new alcohol markers, as really I've only ever used 3 before in my life. I have used, obviously, Copic, I've used Spectrum Noir a little bit, and I've used Ohuhu markers quite a bit. So I'm always good to try more alcohol markers, and these are a good color combo to try out. So we got those. Then we've got 2 King Art ink line pens in 08 and 01. So I'm guessing the 01 is very tiny. Yes, it is. It is super tiny. And then we've got the 08, which is a much bigger boy. So we got 2 liners. And then we've got the Sumo Grip in 05. Okay, I can't fault them there. I actually really like these Sumo Grip pencils. I like a rather chunky pencil to grab onto when I'm using a mechanical pencil. The problem with ones they've sent in the past is I prefer a 0.5 lead when I sketch with a mechanical pencil mostly. And they've sent larger leads in the past, but having a nice 0.5 for one of these chunky boys is actually really nice to have. So overall, we've got a very nice box here, I must say. 2 alcohol markers, 2 fine liners, and a mechanical pencil. I don't know what I'm leaning towards with a blue and a green. Oh, here's the sticker. Whoop. Very pretty today. Or I guess I should say this month. It's all sorts of like lights, bubbles, and stuff. It's very cool. I like that a lot. Whee! Goodbye, paper. If you've got any ideas of what to do with this box, I could use some help. My brain's not exactly working at 100% here with this sickness here, but I would love to hear your thoughts on what to make with the blue and green. Let's see if I can focus in on the caps a little bit so you can get a little bit of a better reference as to what colors I'm talking about. So we'll go ahead and tuck everything back in here so I don't lose it. That goes, where's my candy? Candy can go there in one of my little IKEA holders. So the 2 Olo brush chisel alcohol markers are $7.49 each. They're a new product, new to Art Snacks, obviously, if they're new. The 2 King Art fine liners are $3.40 each, and the Sumo Grip pencil is $5.22. It is a staff favorite, which I'm not surprised of because of how often they've included them. Okay, so that's not too bad. Maybe a little underwhelming compared to some of their more recent boxes, but definitely not bad by any means at all. So, like I said, leave me some ideas for that blue and green, guys. I'm feeling pretty stumped right now. But alright, let's get on to Paletteful packs, shall we? Got the trusty X-Acto knife, which this poor thing has been through the ringer. I can't believe it. That's why it's delegated to box opening now, is because it's just yeah, it's in rough shape. But alright, we got oil paint, I believe, last month, if my brain is remembering correctly. I'm not sure what we're getting in here. Pencils, maybe? But like colored pencils? I don't know. Let's open up and see. Oh, what? Was I right? Was I right? Well, this is staring us in the face, so let's grab this. The Stabilo Woody 3-in-1 multi-talented pencils in pastel colors. Works great on black and dark paper. I think we've seen these chunky boys before, haven't we? I think Art Snacks sent us a couple, but not in pastel colors. So that's interesting. Let's go ahead and take one out. No. Come here. I need you. And we got the little tape keeping them in there. Oh, so pretty. Oh, and yes, a pencil sharpener for these big boys, which is, it's hard to find something that'll sharpen these. That's why I've never really played around with the other ones I had. So I'm glad they included a pencil sharpener, but goodness me, these things are huge. Oh, they're water soluble. There's a paintbrush on them. I don't know if you can make that out. Right there, there's a paintbrush, so they're aquarelle. Okay, okay. I can kind of feel it in the very extensive chunky lead. Ooh, let's read the back about. What do we got? A multi-talented pencil, coloring pencil, wax crayon, and watercolor all in one. Water soluble, strong covering power, and intense color even on the darkest papers and glass. Unbreakable thick wooden pencil with extra large lead, ideal for little children's hands. Interesting. I might give those to my daughter then to play with. That could be super fun. What else we got? Oh, I know these. I know these. This is the Faber-Castell Gelato. I've gotten a few of these in the past, and they feel weird, but I've never had enough to actually do anything with, other than like mixed media. This color is passion fruit, and it always reminds me of like a lipstick or a lip gloss or a lip balm. There you go. Super cool. What else we got hiding on the side here? Cretacolor Merino. I believe these are aquarelle as well, watercolor soluble. We've got dark gray and Bremen blue, so that's interesting. The dark gray will be nice to contrast the little pastel colors. Oh, found the sticker. Found the sticker. Paletteful Packs creativity in a box. I always love getting these stickers. Oh, come on. There we go. Being difficult on me. I always love getting the stickers from these guys. They're amazing. Both Art Snacks and Paletteful Packs. And then for paper... Oh, did I miss something? I heard a thud. Oh, I missed a ton. I missed a ton. Okay. So we've got a Tombow ABT water-based marker in N15. This is black, I believe, if I had to wager. I don't think it's like a super deep gray. I have one of these, but I go through it a lot. In fact, funny thing is, I actually blot out my address with this type of marker. So that's super funny. And then we've got some Princeton Summit brushes, a round number 4.5 inch angle shader. Always happy to see angle shaders. Brings back fond memories. There we go. I kind of thought I wasn't getting any paintbrushes in here, and they were just hiding in the back. And then a little odd sized, here we're going to tuck that off to the side, 7 by 10 inch watercolor paper, 300 series. So this is going to be cellulose paper, but for water soluble media that's not true watercolor, I don't mind that at all. It is cold press and acid free, as is most Strathmore paper is. You get 12 sheets, 300 GSM, or 140 pound. It's a nice machine texture, and it's definitely a good quality paper. I would definitely stick with maybe gouache, or not even gouache. I'd definitely stick with like water soluble pencils and crayons and things like that on this type of paper. I think it comes out very nicely, and it doesn't bother me that it's not cotton. But overall, what an interesting little box. Definitely not the colored pencils I was thinking of when I was guessing at the beginning. A lot of supplies for what we're getting here. And just overall very, very excited to crack into this box and see what I can make. I'm probably going to go flowers. Honestly, with those beautiful pastel colors. I don't know. The green will work. The green will work. I just immediately think flowers when I think pastels. I think of lovely tulips and begonias and all sorts of fun stuff like that. So, might surprise myself and do a couple other things. We'll see. But overall, an excellent box that I'm excited to play around with. Alright. Oh, Don't do that. Alright, so tell me in the comments section down below what you would make with these supplies in either box. Put them together, doesn't matter. Have fun with it. But do let me know what you would make with it, because I always love inspiration from other people when possible. Sometimes just your own thoughts just aren't enough. But overall, I would say this month is very interesting. Maybe not as exciting as some of the previous boxes, but definitely not a downer by any means. So, like I said, leave a comment down below what you would make with these supplies. Love to hear it. And that about wraps things up, though. But for just a little bit, I'm going to talk about what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. So if you want to go ahead and get on out of here, I don't blame you. But some ideas rolling around in my head for these coming milestones. I figured I'd talk a little bit about it with you guys. And that some of the ideas I'm bouncing around is launching a Patreon. Small, very, very small Patreon. I'm not going to go crazy yet as I'm starting. I'd like to watch it grow as I grow here on the channel. But I want to start by putting any updates on there that I have. I'm going to have 2 categories of updates. Free, and then Patreon only, which is going to be a low-ball price to start with. The lowest tier will get that. Some voting rights and polls, Discord, I think would be super fun for you guys, and other things like that. So nothing major at the start. I'd like to eventually add on tiers that involve stickers and postcards and prints, and maybe even enamel pins and other fun things like that. Yeah, so that's one idea floating around in my head that I've been thinking about. I think closer towards the 1,000 subscribers, I'd like to try to open up a shop. Small to start, maybe just some stickers and prints, nothing crazy. But that way, if you want to grab some of my art, I'll have it there for you guys, because I have it they're sitting everywhere. I have so much art, and it's just everywhere, and I'd like to see if anyone wants any of it, I guess. But yeah, I think that about wraps things up. So take care, guys. Have a good one, and bye for now.